you help you with anything else today?
Cuckoo. Cuckoo.
I don't know what that was supposed to be.
Me neither. Oh my god. Y'all, hi, hello. My name is Nick. If this is your first time here, how's it going? If this is not your first time here, welcome back. Yeah. Let's get to the point here. The day has finally come. If you follow me on social media or you've watched the last several videos where I have mentioned it, there is a movie that I have been waiting for so long. This was a movie that I genuinely struggled and debated upon going to the theater to watch it and just saying, like, sorry y'all, if you want me to do like a rewatch of it, I will. Because avoiding spoilers for this movie has been insane. I know that I am sort of just like speaking into the void here, but I just feel like, especially with movie fans, I feel like there should be like a level of respect. Like, don't post spoilers online until the movie has at least hit digital. Please stop posting spoilers, especially those that will just post pictures and stuff like that without any sort of text, because I muted everything. And thankfully, I was still able to avoid spoilers. Like, I wanted to go into this like Stevie Wonder, completely blind, have no idea. Oh my god. Okay, I need to calm down because I'm really excited. I'm really excited. Anyways, the movie that we are here to watch today is 2024's Longlegs. What do I know about this movie? I know that this movie stars the incomparable Maika Monroe, whom I am a massive fan of. Obviously, most people know her from It Follows. In addition to It Follows, which is an excellent, amazing movie, I might add. If y'all have not seen Watch Her with Maika Monroe, you need to stop what you're, well, don't stop what you're doing right now because I want you to finish watching this video. But after the video is done, go watch that. It is one of the most visually beautiful movies that I've ever seen, and also it's gonna like make you never want to leave your house. In addition to Maika Monroe, I know that Nicolas Cage is in this movie. I feel like there's somebody else who, oh yeah, Alicia Witt from Urban Legend. So I know plot-wise for this movie that Maika Monroe, I want to say plays an FBI agent, and I want to say that Nicolas Cage is a serial killer. That is the extent of my knowledge. I know that apparently Nicolas Cage looks crazy in this movie, but I don't know what he looks like because, like I said, avoiding spoilers like the plague. But yeah, I don't know what he looks like in this movie, so I am And then also, you know, I just have to give a shout out. If you have not seen Alien Romulus, please go see Alien Romulus. It is very good. Before we get into this movie though, if you would be so kind to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification button. This way you're notified when I upload a new video, and I am super appreciative of it. If you're interested in what I'm doing outside of YouTube, you can catch up with me on both Twitter/X and Instagram. And if you think I'm really cool and you want to see more content from me, you got two options. First option, you can check down in the description box below for a link to my Patreon, where you will get access to hundreds of movie reactions, majority of which are not on YouTube. And if you don't want to stray too far from home, you don't have to. I do have channel memberships, which you can check out. You'll get early access to my releases and access to special TV shows that I'm watching only on channel memberships, such as Doctor Who. I need to collect myself. Sorry. Oh my god, I'm excited. Okay, anyways. Oh my god, watch it suck.
Don't joke about that.
Without further ado, let's get into Longlegs. Well, you're slim and you're weak and you've got the teeth of a hydra upon you. You're dirty, sweet, and you're my girl. T-Rex 1971. Is that a song? Is the entire movie in this like small format? I have not watched the trailer, so I don't know. The house is very white. Like, y'all need a little bit of color, just a little bit. Maybe like the shutters or something. I love station wagons. I had one growing up. It just reminds me of Halloween. I want one. I want a hearse, actually. Oh, I was like, with the music sting, I was like, is there something I'm supposed to be seeing? Oh, who was that? Whoa, who's that? Is that Nicolas Cage?
Since I wore my long legs today.
What was that? Was that him? I don't even know. That went so quick. I think that was him. It kind of sounded like his voice, and he said Longlegs, and I'm fairly certain Longlegs is the name of his character. Part 1. His letters.
All right, kids. This is the part where you get to do the things the grown-ups don't want to do. Suspect likes to visit a certain kind of neighborhood.
Holy shit.
Jawline for days.
I am good to be the one who goes up and knocks if you want to be the one who hangs back.
She seems like very apprehensive for some reason, so I'm assuming there's some sort of backstory as to why she doesn't want to go to the door. There's like a gnat! Stop! Now is not the time. Wow, like look at this shot. I mean, already the cinematography is stunning.
It's that one.
What's what one?
3525. He's in there.
Like the killer is in there?
I don't know. We should call it in.
She just randomly thinks that the killer is in the house based upon looking at the roof?
I'll go take a look. All right? Just please, relax.
If he is in there, you better kiss that jawline goodbye, cause oof.
Hi there. Hi, I was wondering if you take a look at that for me.
Oh my God! Holy. Oh my God, what do you do? What do you do? I knew his ass was gonna die. Oh, and she's going in there. I mean, that's her job, but you always know that like something's going down when there's like plastic sheeting hanging from the walls and shit. I mean, I'm sure it's for painting, but I saw American Psycho.
Don't move.
Oh, no.
Is it? Wait a minute. Why does that guy look familiar? Where do I know that guy from?
Special Agent Lee Harker.
Lee Harker. That's a good horror movie name. I like that.
A number has been generated between 0 and 100 inclusive. What is the number?
17.
A number has been generated between 0 and 100.
I would not want to do this. Because y'all would like figure out that I'm crazy or something. Like in Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, when she's like looking at the Rorschach image. Oh, what did you see? A white horse?
That's a slippery slope.
Damn, Agent Brown, that's cold.
I only work with what you give me, Agent Carter.
Are y'all not allowed to call each other by your first name?
Half psychic is better than not psychic at all, I'd say.
Do they think that she's psychic because she knew that he was in the house?
2 months ago, they all get murdered inside.
4 victims, but technically 3 murders and a suicide.
The father?
Yeah, he didn't do it halfway either. Stabbed his wife 61 times before the blade snapped off the handle.
Jesus Christ.
A letter was left with the bodies, written in a coded alphabet and not in the hand of anyone in any way.
That's too much. Serial killers, why do you gotta make things more complicated?
Made by the same hand. 10 houses, 10 families.
Oh no. Who else did that? The Zodiac. I think he left everything in clues. You needed like a cipher or whatever.
There you go, Harker. Take a nice long look.
Okay, so what is it? This is the 90s, right? I don't remember when Clinton was president. When did that happen with Monica?
It's like something tapping me on the shoulder, telling me where to look.
So she is psychic.
I have a fifth sense.
Maybe we'll just call you highly intuitive.
No, you're psychic. To be able to do what she just did, you're psychic.
911, what's your emergency?
It's my daughter. When she's sleeping, it's the best time to do it.
Do what?
This father killed his family, not Longlegs? Damn. So he shoots people too, in addition to stabbing them?
Harker! You know, there's such a thing as looking too long.
I must have lost track of time.
So I'm assuming that red is like a color in this movie that is a prominent focus, because the cover is red and black, the opening credits were red and black, her outfit was red and black, and now the carpet is red.
There's no indication he was ever in the house at all. There's only the bodies of the victims, and they've all been killed with something from inside the house. 2 times a shotgun, both legally registered to the father. 8 times a knife from the family's kitchen. Once a hammer from the family's toolbox.
Very excessive.
If it wasn't for the letters he left behind, it's almost like he was never there at all.
How does he get in there and not leave any evidence? Not a carpet fiber, not a hair strand, nothing.
Tells the families what he wants them to do to themselves, to each other, and then they do it.
Oh, so maybe he causes them to go crazy. Maybe he's psychic too. Now that we've introduced the concept of being psychic into this movie, I'm not putting anything past anybody.
Get to come meet my wife and kid.
Do I have to?
Yeah.
I mean, I would be right there with her. Like, do I have to? Not in like a rude way. I'm just like, there's a lot going on.
Do you want to see my room?
Okay, so she's very awkward. Why is she so awkward?
What happened to this one?
Yeah, where's its head?
Got cut off, and I don't know where it is.
Guess that's more my job.
Yes, she's a child. She's a child. She's a child.
Did you want to be an FBI agent when you were a little girl?
I actually wanted to be an actress.
It worked out well for you. This is gonna make me want to watch Watcher after this.
Is it scary being a lady FBI agent?
I think it's scary to be a lady, from my understanding, just in general.
Can she come to my birthday party?
Sounds great to me. Why don't you ask her?
Look at her. She don't want to go to the party. She looks like she's trying not to shit her pants right now. Oh, she's a smoker. Well, it was the 90s. I mean, she looks cool doing it, but you know, she probably smells like shit. Is that music? What was that? That's a lot of wood paneling. I don't even know if that's paneling. That just might be the wall. I think it's just a wooden wall. It looks like a log cabin. I don't hate it though.
Hello?
Hi, Mom.
Lee?
Yep. Are you okay?
What? What a weird interaction already.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
She's asking a valid question.
A lot on my mind. Work stuff.
Want to tell me about it?
I don't think you want to hear about it. Unless you're somebody like me who would be like,
This is disgusting. I like it though.
she probably doesn't want to hear about it. Is that outside your home? Is that in your home? Is that in your head? Where is the sound coming from?
Mom, I gotta go. I'll call you back, okay?
If she's, oh no, oh no. Well, yeah, we needed to investigate it the first time it happened, but oh no. Absolutely not, absolutely not. At least she's got a gun, she's a cop. I would be like, 1 second, as I put on my bulletproof vest.
Hello?
Bitch, you didn't have the chain locked? What is wrong with you? No. Also, where are your curtains? Why does she's an FBI agent and she doesn't have curtains? Oh. And you run towards it. I can't relate to that line of thinking. They're in her f***ing house. They're in her house. Oh my God. I would not go back in. At the bare minimum, I mean, well, she doesn't have a phone. I was gonna say she should call for backup, but she doesn't have a phone. And it's the 90s, so cell phones were not a, well, they were sort of a thing. If you were Billy Loomis, they were a thing. What? Lee Harker, do not open until January 14th. Ugh, ugh. Part 2, all of your things. So I'm assuming that was Longlegs. Man, he told you not to open it. Also, we're in the house now. We didn't call for backup. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Is he gonna kill that little girl that she was just talking to?
I think you're onto something, Angel.
Yeah, so that's from Longlegs. That is quite clearly a reference to the little girl, her partner's daughter. What prompted you to believe that he left your house? She's not fleeing. I'm confused. Like, does she think that he's left? She just heard a noise. Tell them how you got this, how it came into your head. I'll cut off her hanging milk tits. Ugh, and bleed your mommy dead. Ugh, milk tits. What?
Carter's looking for you.
Yeah, I'll be right in.
I hope she doesn't try to like keep this a secret. The motherfucking killer was in her house. It's probably still in her house. That is so like relaxing looking to me. The style of these homes. I mean, I know that they're dated, but it's just so relaxing.
Looks like the family's planning a trip.
And the girl's birthday was the 14th.
Seems like it.
Yeah, how did she figure out how to decode it? Was it from the Bible?
I only looked long enough, sir.
Really, Queen?
Like, I know that you're like quirky or whatever, but can you tell me, can you tell me the thought process? Or did you just figure it out because you're psychic?
This is everyone else here. It's not great.
How long ago?
I'd say about a month.
Ugh, that room must stink. Oh, I was about to say, where are all the bugs? There they are. We found them. Ugh.
Yes, who is it?
Hi, Mom.
Lee?
Does the mom have like dementia or something? Why does she always sound shocked whenever she calls her?
Will I see you on your birthday next week?
Please tell me your birthday isn't on the 14th.
Are you still saying your prayers? Our prayers protect us from the devil.
Ugh, she's one of those mothers.
I'll call you later,
This, oh, y'all, I forget who it said directed this movie. Osgood Perkins, maybe? The color palette, though. And it's not like super vibrant, too. It's just like everything is very, very dark, and then there's sort of like subtle lighting. I love it. So she's like built her own little cipher, I see. Assuming that that's what I'm looking at. The last time you heard a noise, there was a serial killer in your house, which it seems like you did not inform the rest of the FBI, which is strange. Okay, so that's gonna match up. What does that represent? What the f? Demon! Demon! You know what? I was actually gonna say something in the last scene when she saw something in the woods, because I saw the outline of a small figure, but because it disappeared so quickly, I was like, did I just see something with horns?
The first murder happens on July 14th, 1966. The rest occur within 6 days of the daughters' birthdays, either before or after.
All right, she's working it out.
The one thing that stood out was the repeated reference to the fine time we had at the Camera family farm.
The what? This is why we need people like her, because I wouldn't have been able to do this.
I believe Longlegs was at the Camera family farm, and it's possible that Carrie Ann saw him.
Oh, is Carrie Ann, is that the one from the opening scene? Ooh, that's pretty. Normally I complain that modern movies are just too dark in general. It's not just a me thing, like it's a big complaint that a lot of people, modern audiences have. But I feel like it works well. And like if it's a specific style choice, gotcha. What is that?
The spot.
So he left y'all clues? Oh no, oh no. Please tell me she's not about to walk through the cobweb. Ma'am, oh, I'm afraid to see whatever he's leading them to. Ooh, that's cool. I mean, it's not the same shape, but it's kind of, I don't know. It's just very reminiscent of like Amityville Horror to me, just because it looks like eyes. Oh, that's not an axe, that's a crucifix. That has been nailed to the floor for some reason. Oh, that means that there's something underneath it. It's probably gonna be like a body or something gross. Is that a person? That's not a person. Is that a person? No, that is a doll or a mannequin or something. Oh my God, look at the hair. It looks like Deborah Logan.
She's handmade, that's for sure. And beautifully handmade at that. The hair is human, what's left of it.
Why do you sound like enthused about this?
What about the ball there?
It was inside the head.
Yeah, it literally looks like the little girl from Deborah Logan that she's like trying to eat her head. What? What's with the snake imagery? Who is this little girl? That's definitely Nicolas Cage.
Nice to meet you, Carrie Ann.
Moss?
I know you're not afraid of a little bit of dark.
That's not supposed to be her, is it? Does she actually know him?
Well, let's go see Carrie Ann Cameron at the mental hospital.
No. Okay, so that little girl, Carrie Ann, was not. Okay, we're there. I thought it was Micah Monroe. Is that Nicolas Cage? It didn't even occur to me that they didn't really show the face.
Can I help you with anything else today?
Cuckoo. Cuckoo.
I don't know what that was supposed to be.
Right, me neither.
What day is your birthday, little angel?
Ugh, I would not tell him.
Daddy! That gross guy is back again.
Oh my God. Not talking shit to his face like that. I mean, I understand that he looks like f***ing the assistant or whoever from Rocky Horror, but what the f?
Mental institution. This is crazy.
Carrie Ann is postcard catatonic. Was slumped in a chair by the door for as long as I've been here. And I've been here 8 years. Then yesterday, she gets a visitor, and I've never seen that happen either.
What if it's just his Longlegs? Lee Harker. Oh, he put her name.
Does the guard check IDs?
It does sound like a good idea, but no.
Mother, really? I understand that it's the 90s, but really? Why would you not be checking IDs when people come into a mental institution? Really? It just seems like they're not doing things in the proper way.
I've seen you before.
I don't think so.
Been to my house.
How would she know that? Is she psychic too?
How are you feeling today, Carrie Ann?
It's like a long dream.
Why does she look... Is that Sabrina?
Do you remember anything? Do you remember coming here? Do you remember your parents?
So she said it felt like a dream. She said that she knew that she had been at the house. What if he's like hunting down people who are psychic? What the f is that?
Mom always hated me because I'd come out wrongly when I was born.
Came out wrongly? In what way? Why? Why? What is this? Oh my God, what is happening? Oh, that's not a real person. I thought that was a person.
Papa was a good man.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. Who is this doll? It's giving like Lars and the Real Girl. Who is this? Oh. Well.
He's dead.
What the f is wrong with these people? Oh, I don't get it. I am lost in the sauce. I don't get it.
You had a visitor yesterday.
Gosh, I don't ever want to forget him.
Why?
I was just waiting on him to come and get me.
Stockholm Syndrome.
To come and tells me something's to do for him.
Isn't that what they call it?
And boy, I just want to do whatever so he says me to do. Like if he told me to take a jumpy out a window, I'd surely do. Just happy as peaches to watch the ground as it come up to meet me.
Yeah, please tell one of the staff that she just said that.
Or if he told me to kill you right here in this room with my bare hand, I'd surely do.
Ugh, not good.
Do you remember having a special doll that looked just like you?
Nope.
That didn't look like her.
And you don't remember it either.
What? You don't remember? Yeah, so early, like I mentioned, my first initial guess is that he's hunting down, like, psychic children and killing them. What is this? I love this lighting. I will give him props, though, because, like, if I was walking down the street, I would not think that that was Nicolas Cage.
He murders a family in 75, but he probably isn't even in the house when they killed. Then comes back almost 20 years later to visit the only survivor. Signs in as agent chasing him, and then leaves his only surviving victim feeling much better than before he got there.
But has she told anybody that he was in her house? This seems very strange that she would not have told him. Also, like, does he not question how he knows that she's investigating him?
In some cultures, dolls are used in magic to control people.
Like a conduit. That's what Annabelle is.
Longlegs is just a man, Hawker. Not a witch doctor.
But why would you, like, make a statement like that? Like, oh, he's just a man, he's not a witch doctor, as if something like that is completely out of the question when you're literally talking to somebody that you acknowledge is psychic.
When was the last time you talked to your mother?
What does that have to do with the case?
She called on a police report, January 13th, 1974. That's one day before your 9th birthday. That makes your birthday the 14th.
Okay, all right, so she is connected to him, backstory-wise.
You go see your mother and tell me what she says about the person who came to your house when you were a kid, understood?
That's, like, shocking to me that she wouldn't... Oh! That's the house from the beginning. It was her. That was her that we saw in the opening scene. Okay. I mean, if she was hiding all of this, I don't know how much she remembers. But if she's hiding that, it isn't out of the realm of possibility that she would also hide the fact that he was in her house as an adult.
Hello? Space Cadet.
Natalie. It's Natalie.
Hi, Mom.
Ooh, her wig is wigging, though.
Do you still say your prayers?
So does she have, like, something going on? Because she also seems like she's a couple fries short of a Happy Meal.
No, our prayers don't help us. Prayers don't do a goddamn thing.
She said it, not me.
Let me make you something to eat.
Judging by the status of this apartment, I'm assuming that Alicia Witt is supposed to be like a hoarder.
Jesus Christ.
What the hell is that? Is that her teeth? Okay, so she heard it again. What is that? Oh no. Ew, is that a roach? Don't. Why with the bugs? And there's this wig.
Choices.
Who is this now? I'm assuming that's Nicolas Cage that she's trying to call the police on, which good for her. Even better for her, she got a shotgun.
I can't believe it's gonna be your birthday again so soon.
I mean, it happens at the same time every year.
What happened that day?
No.
What do you mean, no?
I think she's too traumatized to want to talk to you about it. We need to push. We need to get it out of her because we need to know.
No one ever came to visit us.
The lies you tell. The lies.
These are things a little girl shouldn't know.
I'm not a child anymore, Mom.
You're not a child because you were allowed to grow up.
Allowed?
This is a cruel world. Especially for the little things. Not all of them are allowed to live.
What are you talking about?
Right, she is like this. She's babbling, talking in circles and riddles and shit.
All of your things, it's all in your room.
Good luck getting to your room. You have to fucking crawl over this shit. But that is a mental illness. I am well aware of that. My grandpa was a hoarder. I get it. It is not ideal. This is beautiful. Not with the IKEA lamp in the corner. They made that lamp back then, or is that like a flub? Because that is literally what is lighting my background that is out of frame. What is that supposed to represent? Like the memory of meeting him is coming back to her? He looks crazy.
Who are you and why are you talking to my kid?
Let me in now.
What the?
And it can be nice
What the fuck? Okay. Psychotic, this man. But I will say this, the nuance to his performance so far as Longlegs is wild. Because I feel like a lot of modern horror movies, they don't do that. The villains, it's just like very straightforward. They're acting out whatever's on the page instead of building a character. This...
We're gonna need to bring her in, see what else she remembers.
But for now, we have this.
Oh, so she took a photo of him. Can I see the photo? Is it just like a straightforward image of his face? I did not like that at all. Ugh. Look, I know like we're not supposed to judge people based upon their appearances, but even as the fucking bus driver, if I was driving, I would not stop. I would not stop. No. Wait, they found him? They found him at a bus stop? Ugh. Ugh. That looks nasty. The lack of skincare, though.
And this friend wants me to stay. Happy birthday, Lee Harker.
Ugh. Who is this friend? Is it the weird silhouette of the demon?
Happy birthday, Lee Harker.
Having somebody sing you happy birthday is already awkward enough. Imagine having him sing it to you.
A nightmare. Literally a nightmare.
So far, there's no physical evidence that Kabul has ever killed anyone. I mean, he worships the devil, that's for sure. But in the United States of America, he's allowed to do that.
True.
Longlegs isn't alone. He has to have someone helping him. It has to be someone that the families felt comfortable letting into their house.
Someone they know or have met before.
Someone they could pass as a child.
All right, Harker, come on.
Maybe, wait, somebody that could pass, I don't know who it could be. Maybe it was the priest person that we saw that they let over. No, because he got killed, I don't know.
We can expect his accomplice to kill at least one more family. And Kabul's the only one who knows who that is.
So she's gonna have to have like a face-to-face meeting with him now? I did read that she requested not to see what he looks like until the actual time that that they had to film whatever scene together. So I'm curious to see like how her face registers seeing him.
I'm a friend of a friend. My friend that lives downstairs.
Satan?
Downstairs? Downstairs from where?
Everywhere.
It's wild to me that she even continued to have a conversation with this man. Like, I would not be entertaining this. Get the fuck off my property. You know, in her head, she's like, what the f?
The day you decided to go into law enforcement, you were 20.
How do you know that?
We had such a big laugh about it.
Who is we?
Although it was only me who laughed, not she.
It was only me who laughed, not she. So the accomplice is a female?
Now, all the way down. And get right down.
Okay. Well, thank God she's like a human cipher so we can figure out what the f he's talking about. I'm assuming he's referring to the devil when he says the man downstairs.
Someone's been helping you. An accomplice.
Is the accomplice the one that is putting all the white powder on his face?
Your house was even whiter when I came to visit.
Maybe he just targets people who don't know how to properly paint their homes, where it's just washed out in white.
But your work's over. It's done.
Is it? If he has an accomplice, it ain't done.
I am done, but I won't only be in here.
What? Like, does he have more than... I wonder if he has more than one accomplice? Or he's talking about, like, maybe, like, how he gets into people's psyches or something like that?
Who is the man downstairs?
Lucifer Morningstar. You should go and ask Sabrina. She knows all about him.
Hail Satan.
Ooh, God. Why is this always a thing in horror movies now with people bashing their fucking faces against the desks? Oh, his teeth came out. Oh, he's... Oh. He just... Where is everyone else? Oh, my God. He just smashed his face so hard that it splattered all the way across. His nose is, like, gone. The nose is gone. Girl. Oh, poor Micah. Somebody needs to get her, like, I don't know, like a back rub and a Valium.
We let all those families die, and nothing about any of that is better or
What?
okay, but it's done.
And he's blaming her? That wasn't fucking her fault. She just asked the basic questions.
He must have told her to do that when he saw her. Just like he somehow told all the others to do what he wanted.
I think he told her psychically. Like, he's quite clearly dressing up as a woman. So maybe he's like, maybe it's like a Parker Crane situation. And he's dressing up as his mother. Maybe he was psychic. The mother abused him. So he grew up, turned into a serial killer, and is like going after other psychic children and killing them because the mother was, I don't know.
I should go in alone. I'll tell her we need to bring her in for questioning.
She ain't gonna like that.
All right, I'll stay right here.
I don't think she should stay in the car. I think she should wait outside the front door in case of an emergency, such as gunshots or screaming. I would like to explore this location. Aesthetically, from like a photography standpoint, it's beautiful. It kind of reminds me a little bit, especially with the barn, it reminds me a little bit of The Ring, like when Rachel goes to the barn and she's talking to the father and everything. Behind the car! Oh, bitch, this is why I said that you shouldn't have fucking stayed in the car. Oh no. Yeah, he's totally telling people to do it, like, psychically, I think. She just blew her brains out. Twice. One from each side. Hit it from the front and the back. Yeah, I mean, she's in shock right now. How would you even respond to seeing your own parent do something like that? The parents in this situation, they come after the kids too, so she needs to strap up.
Mom, put the gun down.
Why is she dressed like a nun? Who is that little girl? Is that her from the past? Oh no, oh, it's the doll.
You got him. Cobble's dead.
Oh, he died from I mean, yeah, that was a lot of blood.
And your feet, you baby girl.
What does it mean? Oh, what was that? What was that? The little puff of smoke that came out of the back of her head.
What the is going on in here on this day?
Why? Oh, ma'am, why are you on the? It's oh. That is a fucking gorgeous image. Wow.
Once upon a time, there was a girl named Lee.
Okay, are we gonna get an explanation now? Fingers crossed.
And no one ever came to visit them.
That's exactly what she said to her as an adult, like word for word.
One day, a man did come, a doll maker.
Just dropping off an early birthday gift.
Do you have a gift receipt?
The doll maker started his terrible magic.
Magic? Like actual magic?
The work of the devil.
Oh, that kind of magic. Okay.
The devil wanted the little girl for his own, but her mother could never let that happen.
What the Okay, so he's strapped up Alicia Witt? What? What is that phallic looking thing? What is that?
So her mother begged for the little girl's life to be spared. In exchange, she would have to help him, murdering families.
The mother was the accomplice the whole fucking time? They would let her in the house because she looks like a nun.
This is crazy.
All of this to keep the daughter safe? Like she's, like you didn't go to the police?
From his hiding place within the dolls, the devil did the rest.
What the But like if she was inside, wouldn't they have like had her DNA at some point? Who is that? Who is that on the phone if he's dead? That sounded like, oh my God, what was the name of the thing living in the back of her fucking head in Malignant?
Hey, Queen.
Whose house is this? Oh, this is the partners. Oh yeah, because the little girl, I forgot about that. I didn't realize that initially that he was, when she got the letter that it was referring to her. I thought it was referring to this little girl, but sort of it is.
You made it.
He doesn't see how she looks right now?
Everything's great. Yeah, in fact, you're here just
is he, like, what's not clicking? She's disheveled and holding a gun and can't catch her breath. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that when he closed the door, the devil thing? She's already there.
You need to leave. My mom. She's the accomplice. She's Cobble's accomplice.
Sit down. What was that about? Why? What's going on?
Karl, you have to listen to me.
What? Oh, I think the devil already got to them. Yep, the doll's already in there. The devil has already gotten into them.
I'll find something to cut up the cakes with.
No, please don't. Just eat it with your hands.
What'd you say, honey?
Why did that happen? Is it like her trying to fight through whatever thing is happening to them? She's trying to break out of it?
Would you like to join me in the kitchen, honey?
Absolutely
Sorry,
not.
I'll be right back.
No, I'll be right back. You'll still be in the kitchen.
Run, bitch!
All three of them have to die.
You need to fucking dismantle this doll, and matricide seems like the appropriate option at this point.
The little girl would be allowed to grow up, and that makes it right.
That does not make it right. There is no fucking excuse for everything that you've done. I mean, assuming that she was influenced by paranormal forces, okay, that's one thing. No, you could have gone to the police. You could have gone on the run. The imagery, though. Wow, wow. Shoot. He's literally covered in blood holding a knife. Yes, thank you. Again, head.
Shoot him in the head.
Oh, she ain't never recovering from this. She is never recovering from that. She just shot her mother. Well, girl, I hope they put you in a nicer institution than Kieran Shipka was in, because, shoot the doll. Yeah, you need to shoot the doll. Shoot it. How? Shoot. Hold it. She's out of bullets. She's out of fucking bullets. Then just get out of the house and flee. I don't know. I feel like they need to dismantle the doll or something.
Hail Satan.
Ugh. He looks like a wet sponge. All right, y'all. So that completes Longlegs. That was a very, very confusing movie, but I think I've pieced together basically the general plot. From my understanding, the way that I process the story, Nicolas Cage was Longlegs. Longlegs was a serial killer who was influenced or told or possessed or something like that by the devil, like the literal devil, who was forcing him to commit murders on his behalf. And these murders were always families that had a daughter, and the families would kill each other and then themselves on the daughter's 14th birthday. When it comes to Longlegs himself, so he was a doll maker, and he would create these dolls that had these metal balls inside of them that would emit some sort of smoke or whatever. Honestly, I don't quite understand the whole smoke and the ball thing, but he would create these dolls. The dolls had like the spirit of the devil in them, and then the dolls would go into the house with the family, and the spirit of the devil inside the doll would influence the families to kill each other. And where Alicia Witt came in is at some point Longlegs showed up to kill Micah Monroe and the mother, and she pleaded with him to save the daughter, so she agreed to be his accomplice. So she was letting him live in her home all of these years. This entire time he was in the fucking basement. She was dressing up as a nun and like going to all these families going, oh, the church has sent you this doll as a gift or whatever, because a nun, they would trust the nun to let the nun. I wouldn't trust a nun. I wouldn't. I don't care. I'm not trusting you. No. So that's how she got into the house. And I guess that was it. And then it just sort of kept happening. I know that obviously quite obviously the ending is supposed to be ambiguous as to whether or not she's going to get away, or because she was out of bullets and she's like staring at the doll, whether or not she's going to become the next person who is, you know, assisting the devil. That seems fairly straightforward in the sense of ambiguity. I get it. I would say there's a couple things that I didn't quite grasp. Like, what was different about Alicia Witt that he didn't just kill them, that he allowed her to be like, yeah, like you could be my accomplice? Was it because of the fact that it was just them? Because they repeated the quote twice that nobody ever came to visit them. So the family was just a family of two. So was that sort of one of the factors, because there was nobody else in the home other than those two? That I don't know. Did it have something to do with the fact that she discovered him on the lawn talking to Lee as a kid? He never actually got into the house and never incorporated the doll, because he was saying to her something about a doll. So I guess he didn't have time to bring the doll into play. That I don't know. I'm assuming that Alicia Witt destroying the doll at the end was what like broke the spell, because I don't know if like Lee's character was supposed to be like neurodivergent or something like that, or if she was almost in like some sort of a fugue state because of what was going on. Quite clearly her memories are repressed, and she seems to have significantly more agency once the mom shoots the doll and then she wakes up and like goes to the house. I don't know if that was a thing. I don't know. Would I say that the movie was scary? No. There was the one jump scene in the beginning with the shooting of the other cop. That scared the shit out of me. But there was definitely like a sense of like unease and dread throughout the film that I quite appreciated. The cinematography was out of control, out of this world, stellar, stunning, all of it. I mean, absolutely beautiful. Like I mentioned during the reaction, the subtlety of the lighting, like nothing was like super bright or anything like that. I appreciated that within the context of this movie. The performances were amazing as well. I mean, Micah Monroe, I love her. Like, she is incredible. Loved her in It Follows. I loved her in Watcher. I loved her. Oh, I just watched Significant Other. That was a good movie. Y'all should go watch that. That's on, I want to say, Paramount Plus. Go watch it. It's good. Nicolas Cage, however, I will give him props, because I feel like the character really didn't feel like he was in the movie all that much. I'd be curious to see what like a breakdown of the total number of minutes screen time wise that he had in this movie. But like the subtlety to his performance, the nuances, that was like a master class in acting. It feels like, I mean, I know that within the Scream franchise this is a thing, but like I feel like in modern horror movies, it's always like they're trying to give their like when you have a serial killer or something, they're always trying to give their best Stu Macher impression. You know who that worked for? Stu Macher. That's what I like. I like it when people are acting, when there's depth to the performance. I mean, sure, like obviously I love my schlocky, you know, Sleepaway Camp 2s and shit like that, of course, but like Nicolas Cage, that was amazing. I mean, I don't necessarily know about the quite obvious white makeup that was smeared on his face. I feel like I would have preferred, from a design standpoint, it more just looked like he was really pale. It didn't look like he was pale. It just looked like when James Charles was on the red carpet that one time. Now, obviously, because I've been trying to avoid spoilers, I haven't looked it up. I'm curious to see if the Longlegs score is on Spotify, because I really, really like the score. Specifically, there was a couple pieces where I was just like, ooh, like I feel creeped out. So I'm excited to look that up because I am a big score person. Okay, so I know that initially I was very, very confused as to why she didn't alert anybody that he was literally in her home. If she is in some sort of fugue state or something like that, like I can get it, because quite clearly she's not behaving like we would expect an FBI agent to behave. Like the entire movie, she sort of seems out of it. So I'm assuming that it had either like something to do with her connection to him, which is why she didn't bring anything up. Outside of her, the number one thing, now that I'm looking back and I'm thinking about it, that really doesn't make a lot of sense to me is how did neither her nor the other cop, the father of the daughter, how did nobody put two and two together that his daughter was literally turning 9 on the 14th? That was a little bit weird. So I feel like I had, like, there's no way that the film was crafted this well, but then like that is a plot hole. I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm missing something. I hope I'm missing something. Now, all in all, did I enjoy it? Hell yeah. Honestly, I'm excited to edit this just to be able to like pick up things that I didn't get the first time. I would not say that it is a perfect movie. I will say I expected something different. I did not expect there to be a supernatural element to it. Oh, actually, which brings me to the other thing that I feel like wasn't properly answered, or maybe it wasn't supposed to. She was psychic? Like, did we not touch upon the fact that she was psychic? Like, why was she psychic? Unless if this whole thing was like being like it was all supposed to culminate in the other cop dying, and that was supposed to be the final victim, then that would at least lead me to believe that her fugue state, or like the way that she was behaving throughout the entire movie, like she was being influenced by Longlegs, and well, technically through like the devil that was guiding her to this point. So it must have made her, I don't know. But overall, I would say upon an initial first watch, I would probably give this movie like a 7.5 or an 8 out of 10. Not a perfect movie because I still have a lot of questions, and not all of those questions I feel are like intentional. Let me know what you guys thought about Longlegs down in the comments, and I will see you next week.